Chaos control! Hey, everybody, this is Sonic the Hedgehog, speeding at you faster than the speed of sound and buzzing through Robotnik's badniks like it was going out of style. We got some buddies here, and I'm going to let them introduce themselves.
Everyone, it's Tails!
Hey, Tails, how you doing?
Honestly, I'm exhausted. Been working too hard on my projects recently.
Uh-huh.
Aren't we all, Tails? Aren't we all, Tails? Aren't we all exhausted?
Not really, Eggman. Not really. Yeah. We decided to bring the omelet along on this one. After all,
yeah, I don't know
it's a video where we need to break a few eggs.
Would you stop with the egg puns?
Eggman, egg puns. Like, I mean, seriously, Robotnik, what do you want me to call you?
Over easy, sunny side up.
Nice one, Tails. Nice one.
Excellent.
Yeah.
Darn it.
We also got Knuckles over here. Hello, everybody. I'm Knuckles, and I'm going to say that from the looks of what we're seeing on the thumbnail for this, Sonic, you look like you're about to get mugged. Well, yeah, when you consider that it looks like Mecha Sonic kind of put on a few pounds and also turned into Pseudo Sonic from the early Archie comics. I don't know. Maybe he needs to go on a diet more than Robotnik does.
Excuse me?
You heard what I said.
Little blue pest.
Well, I'm the good guy. I'm pretty much supposed to be a pest to you. You're the bad guy.
Tell me, what do you want? It can be about anything.
Let's just get on with this.
Yes, let's. I have to get back to Angel Island and the Master Emerald.
Of course you do.
Yeah, I need to get some sleep.
I gotta admit, this is kind of interesting. It reminds me of the title sequence for Sonic and Knuckles. Wow, they're actually going a whole thing here.
Yeah. I quite like this too.
This should be interesting. Oh, wow. Okay, so we're doing the Super Emeralds. A lot of people forget these are even a thing.
Super Emerald? Oh, yeah, I remember it.
Yeah, honestly, Tails, this was kind of a first for you. Because don't forget, in Sonic 3 and Knuckles, you get a Super Form.
Yeah, that's right, didn't I?
Yep, Turbo
Gosh,
Tails.
it was such a long time ago.
Yeah, they kind of seem to have forgotten about you. Yeah, so sad part is they kind of
Of course,
have
everyone
forgotten.
forgets about me.
Well, no, I think he
Honestly,
means in terms of the Super Form. I think he means in terms of the Super Form, Tails, because remember, Sonic has 2 Super Forms, I have 1, and then there's Shadow, so that's a whole thing.
Honestly,
You know, I always wonder why they call
kind of
this
made me
Mushroom
hungry
Hill.
for some chicken.
Mushroom Hill make you hungry for chicken?
Yeah, for some
Tails.
KFC.
Tails, I don't disagree with you that KFC. I don't disagree with you that KFC is good, but why do mushrooms remind you of KFC?
I don't know. I'm tired.
Oh, that's right. You were doing that all later in the lab last night, weren't you?
Yeah.
I'm still trying to understand half of my role in this particular series of events because
I'm going into the chocolate trees.
I'm still trying to understand. Wow, Mega Muck. I keep forgetting that was a thing.
Ew.
In the old, well, yeah, I mean, think about it. It was in the old, Saturday morning cartoon show.
Isn't that like a hyper ring or something, if I remember?
You mean the things we go to get to the special stages? I'm not sure.
No, it's that rainbow ring.
Yeah, again, that's just the giant rings that we go through to get to the Super Emerald stages in Sonic 3 and Knuckles. But that's only when we use the lock-on part, so...
Listen, my memory's a little jumbled because I am really tired. Not only to mention that this was like a... How long was this ago when we were...
1993, so we're looking at about 30 years.
Jeez, like 30 years ago. How... Okay.
Technically.
I have a question for Sega.
Robotnik, let's not do the technically stuff, okay? I mean, again, it's going on 30 years either way. It's like...
No, I'm like confused. Like, if I'm like 10 years old.
Yeah, like again, Tails, you got to remember, I'm supposed to be like what, 15? So I mean, like, yeah, it's kind of like one of those things you just have to take on faith. It's like, what was the phrase Brian used on Family Guy? If you don't like it, go on the internet and complain. That was always something that confused me, is why would you make the container the boss fight? I mean, what was Robotnik thinking with this? And I have a better question.
I was
Considering
thinking I could possibly trick you, and I could possibly
Yes, that was the other thing I was going to bring up, is if you could come up with something that lame, how did you manage to trick me?
I honestly have no idea.
Well, quite frankly, I'm starting to wonder how you've managed to ever get past him. It seems like every time we go to one of these new games, somehow you've got the Chaos Emeralds, or somehow he's lost the Chaos Emeralds, and it's usually your fault. And considering how often he generally tends to smoke your ass, how does he keep managing to lose the Chaos Emeralds? Hey, leave me alone, Knuckles. I'm not the one who's basically coming up with these plots, alright? This is all Sega.
Sega has weird logic. Oh god.
Logic?
That just...
Logic! Tails. Think about Sonic 06, okay? They don't know what logic is, okay?
We do not talk about it. That was traumatic, even for me.
Tails, you gotta remember, I was the main character of that. I'm the one more traumatized than anybody else was by that game. If I can talk about it, you can talk about it.
Honestly, it shouldn't have they shouldn't have added a forced relationship with you and Elise. They're like, oh yeah,
Well,
let's have
look at it this way. As weird as that was, I'll take it over Amy Rose, who is literally 12.
Oh, in the labyrinth, yeah. Yeah, Labyrinth Zone.
And,
I don't remember the Labyrinth Zone.
Knuckles, you can fly. You don't need a freaking zip line.
I do not fly, Tails. I glide. You fly.
Yeah, I always have to say him. I always save him. Can't talk.
You always have to save me? I'm sorry. Who was in the first game and who wasn't?
Well, guess what? Whenever you're drowning or you're like falling to your death, I would always have to like carry you, and you're like really heavy. You need to like lay off of the chili dogs, man.
Hey! You need to start working those tails out, man. You need to start walking those tails out, because seriously, you can only stay in the air for a minute before you get tired.
I am so... Yeah, because you're heavy as hell.
Oh, well, then what's your excuse? What's your excuse when it's literally just you being played by the people playing the games?
How dare you?
Yeah, you didn't think about that one, did you?
You know what? What? Yeah, some big brother he is.
Hey! Would you rather have to just hold something in place, or face giant monsters, spikes, floods, and whatever else Robotnik comes up with every other day?
I mean, mostly he just does petty fights with you.
Yeah, but usually his petty fights usually end up being some kind of world-threatening, whatever.
Mostly. Or some of them would just be like banter, back and forth banter. Chickens.
Oh, nicely done, Tails! That was your fault!
No, it's not!
You literally bumped into me from behind and sent us falling down a pit!
It was actually our fault. It was our additional weight.
Oh.
Especially you.
Oh, ha ha ha.
Alright, I'm gonna have to stop.
Oh, electric shield! Electric shield! I always liked the electric shield.
Wait, why am I the one who gets sprayed?
Because I ran past it before you did.
I'm sorry I'm not as fast as you, Mr. Speed.
Hey, I didn't say you had to be. I'm just saying. You asked why you were the one who got spritzed and I didn't. I was the one who was ahead of the spritz.
I'm tired. Wow. What? Why are they trying to kill me?
Well, it's a Robotnik creation. He's generally trying to kill anybody.
Of course.
He's always annoyed me.
I would never really see these. I always like.
Well, no, people would see these with you if you were the only character being played, in the game. Because remember, in our games, like once you had the lock-on cart, you could choose to play me and you together, or Knuckles. So there was a lot. Oh wow! It looks like there you go. We got them all now.
What the frick? What?
Well,
okay.
You gotta remember, I think that's basically an attempt at the whole hypersonic thing, because, I mean, you remember in the Archie comics, they basically just said hypersonic was me being blue just with, like, star patterns following me or something?
I think so? I don't know.
Yeah. I keep forgetting those were even a thing in that game. It was the whole Eggman thing. That was weird. Here we getting ready, folks.
God.
Going hyper. Although I still find it hilarious that people are wondering, like, why does he look like Goku? Like, why does he look like Goku? Like, literally because it's an homage to Dragon Ball Z, okay?
Everyone's like, Sonic is copying Dragon Ball Z, or Dragon Ball Z is copying Sonic. It's not copying anyone.
Well, no. The supersonic form, definitely an homage to Goku's Super Saiyan form. I'm not going to deny that. I just happen to have extra abilities.
You're like
he doesn't.
heat resistant. I don't know how it works, but I know.
When I'm supersonic and hypersonic, I'm basically indestructible. Which is the one thing that I have over Goku. The only difference is my look as supersonic and hypersonic. What the? Tails, why were you just sitting in the way of that?
I'm sorry. I didn't know what else to do. I was bored.
You were bored, so you got hit in the face with a boulder. Oh, please. Like we're ever going to have to worry about... Like, half the time his own weapons turn against him. You know that, right? And for those of you who are wondering why I'm just standing here, is I really don't have that much going on in the video, so... They appear to be just basically doing Sonic 3 and Knuckles, and I get very little screen time in this, unless I'm being played. So, I'm not worried about it.
Of course, tell me to walk upstairs. I can fly.
Yeah, again, like, there's so much you can do, but you really gotta walk. You gotta walk more, and you gotta work those tails out more.
What do you think I mostly do? I multitask with my tails.
Yes.
Fight.
And does anybody realize that Knuckles is kind of being an idiot here? What do you mean, Sonic? Well, take a look at that mural on the wall. Oh, yeah, that is kind of a point that they never really explained. That's always been something of a plot hole. Yeah, can you tell? I mean, this is literally the kind of thing that Sega was known for even back then. But they had good games back then, so it made up for it. Yes, don't worry about it, I'll get... Oh, well, that's not going to help. Yeah, we got this covered.
Knuckles is like, no, I'm all my love. Oh god, I got shocked.
Wait, why does Robotnik have normal eyes in this? I just noticed that. I just noticed that.
That disturbs me.
Yeah, even in the comics he doesn't have normal eyes. Oh,
no one has really seen his eyes except for Sonic 06.
Well, no, you gotta remember, Tails. In most iterations, like, his eyes are either covered by shades, like in the video games, or in most versions, you know, he's got white, his whites are black, and his irises are completely red.
Like how it is in the older version of Eggman?
Pretty much. I mean, when you get right down to it, you know, I don't know why this video is depicting him with normal eyes. See, even the Egg Robos have the right eye colors. You know, it occurs to me, and I'm kind of surprised neither you nor Tails or even Robotnik have brought this up, Sonic, but the more I notice, the more I... What did you just take a shower? No, I'm just kind of slicking my quills. What were you saying? Right. Well, I was just going to say, a lot of these things just kind of collapse in midair, and I was wondering, why is my home so poorly designed? Well, don't look at me! Don't look at me, Nux! I mean, this was all about Sega doing this. It's like, they gave you a weird place to live, alright? Yes, well.
But Sonic, aren't you gonna have to answer his question? I mean, he asked you. Your name is on the Sonic team.
Yeah, but again, I don't have anything to do with the designs, Tails. I have nothing to do with this. Yeah, I call bull. I call bull. I never fought him in this game. You and Knuckles did. You and Knuckles fought him in this game. I did not fight him in this.
You look horrible. You need some milk.
Milk? Tails, what?
I don't
What?
know.
Do I look like Popeye?
He needs some milk.
Yeah, again, you're basically acting like milk is going to act for me like spinach does for him. Again, seriously! I never had a direct fight with him in this game. You and Knuckles did. Shadow, we did not fight him in the game as Sonic. Yes, I know, and you keep getting involved. I know, but stop talking about the stuff. Never mind. Yeah, folks, Shadow is, like, kind of helping out in the background here, but he keeps referencing stuff that, A, didn't actually happen, and B, is like, okay, we're in the middle of, like, the video here. If you're helping the director, just help the director, don't?
I think I will.
Yeah.
I pull with platform spikies.
See, the platform fights were always kind of interesting, but... And again, this
How
place
you
always just...
spin is weird.
I don't understand half of what was going on in the Death Egg Zone, okay?
Me neither. This whole story doesn't make any sense to me.
Well, Sega didn't have a lot of storytelling going on in this, but they had great gameplay, which I think is why we mostly gave it a pass back then. Yeah, okay, that never happened in the games, I'll tell you that.
He did run away,
That's
though.
nice. That is nice recreations, I gotta admit. I will say this. Some of these machines really didn't make any sense, Robotnik.
Your designs are, like, weird.
Is he even still here?
I
literally have not heard anything from him in the last 5 minutes.
I think...
He might have had a phone call.
Probably with, one of his... bad necks, I don't know.
Yeah, probably.
I'm tired, man.
Well, look at it this way, Tails. Once the video is over, you can go get yourself some sleep. Wait a minute. Since when do we have an asteroid belt that close to the planet? You know, I always realized...
It's Mobius.
Yes, but again, Mobius is a future version of Earth.
Is it really?
Have you not been reading the comics, Tails?
Remember, I'm tired. I barely remember anything right now.
Oh, there you go.
Oh, gosh. How? Oh, makes sense. Pure rage. Get wrecked.
What the hell, Tails? I thought I was supposed to be the savage one.
No, really, like, get wrecked. Get wrecked.
One thing I will say is this music was always great on this particular stage.
I don't know why, but I say weird stuff whenever I'm tired. Apparently, I say weird stuff to make people laugh. At least I know.
Tails, you really gotta make sure that you don't spend that many nights working in the lab until the crack of dawn.
Well, like, these are like my babies.
Yeah, your babies don't require you to be up for like 18 hours at a stretch.
They need my undivided love and attention.
Not at the cost of your ability to, like, function as a living being.
Listen, I haven't slept in 72 hours. I'm running
That makes it a lot worse.
I'm running on multiple Red Bull. Oh, hi, me.
Wait, you're Red Bull? Seriously?
Yeah? Why?
Okay, I'm not going to make the prerequisite last unicorn joke. Well, we know this never happened in the game.
Listen to write some stuff.
This may never happen in the game, but this is pretty cool.
Holy crap, I'm silver.
Don't let Silver hear you say that, Tails.
Oh, literally, I'm like silver. This is like
Tails,
weird,
like, I know you're tired, but dude, he was making a joke. Now again, this never happened in the games, but this is still pretty cool. I kind of wish this was in the game.
Look at me, beating his butt.
Well, this is what we call a Class A ass kicking.
Get wrecked, boy.
You ruined it.
Oh,
that
God,
was just horrible.
He gave birth, ew.
This is not Cell we're talking about.
Why are we bringing up? Why are we bringing up Dragon Ball Z?
You literally just pretended that Eggman's robot gave birth.
Joke.
I know. I was running with the joke. That's what. Never mind.
Oh, yeah. I'm pretty stupid sometimes.
I'm wondering why didn't Sega do any of this? This is surprisingly good stuff.
I mean,
And Robotnik is now minus a 2.
Wasn't it like during Sega's early stages of being popular?
Yeah, I mean, this is the kind of thing that I would have loved to have seen. I don't know about you nuts,
With
but
3 of us who get wrecked.
this actually would have been interesting, I will admit, Sonic.
Scrambled egg. He's a scrambled egg now.
Well, you know what they say. You can't make an omelet without breaking some eggs.
And here's the Angel Island.
Really?
Don't you dare.
Oh, wow. You know, I always wondered whether or not this was supposed to be considered after the events of the main game. But I guess this video is trying to make that intimation. I always assumed all 3 events were happening at the same time. This should be interesting. Why is he so fat? Never understood that. Wait a minute. Sonic, have you ever encountered this at all? Nope. This was exclusive to you, buddy.
Oh,
And I'm kind of wondering why he hasn't used this model since. I mean, when you get...
look how old it is.
Well, no, I mean, he's upgraded... Dude, come on, Tails! He's used how many versions of Mecha Sonic at this point?
I don't know. I don't remember.
Yeah, I mean, like, this one legitimately would have been a threat! I mean, for God's sakes, the thing can utilize the Master Emerald? Like, he created a robot that could utilize Chaos Emerald energy.
Kind of like how Shadow does, I guess.
Yeah, but Shadow's not a
No, the
robot!
Master Emerald, my beloved.
I am not sexually attracted to the Emerald, Tails. That's very
Are
disturbing.
you sure?
I'm very sure. It is my charge to
Oh my
protect...
god, it's time to Chaos Emeralds.
Technically, I was always just referred to as Hyper Knuckles, even with the lock-on to Sonic 2. But I do know a lot of people think that is a hyper form. Hey, Nux! This is what we call Fists of Fire! Sonic, that pun was bad, and you should feel bad.
What the heck?
I just have one question. If the Sky Sanctuary is on the island, why the hell were we seeing the island in the background? I never understood that. Well, as you said, Sonic, this was the early years of Sega. So, again, logic isn't exactly the strong point. No, I'll give you that. I'll give you that one. That was, that happened, I guess.
Yeah. Although, gotta say, the whole look of it looked pretty awesome.
I mean, there was some stuff in there that I kind of wish they had done back in the day. But, I don't know, man. That was a thing and a half. I don't know, Tails, what do you think?
I, honestly am at a loss for words, but above all, I really liked it. It was pretty interesting.
I thought it was good. What about you, Nux? I had no problems with it. I did have a few questions, but then again, I think we all had a few questions for this particular video. We don't know what happened to Robotnik, who I guess... Robotnik, where did you go?
Away.
Aha. Well, you missed most of the fun. Well, either way, but guys, that was a pretty fun video. I think we can all more or less agree on that. So,
Yeah.
so at this point, I'm just gonna, say I hope you all enjoyed it. Don't forget to go check out the original video. Meanwhile, give us a like, a subscribe, hit that notification bell. It really helps out the channel.
And
Tails?
also so that you won't miss any of our upcoming videos.
Yep, Tails, I'm gonna say this now. You've got to make sure that you take better care of yourself. I get that you're into, your inventions and all, but don't get yourself to the point where you're so exhausted you can't really function, okay?
Alright, I'm sorry.
Hey, nothing to be sorry about. I'm just saying, man, you got to take a little bit better care of yourself because I can only do so much to help you out there. And when you get into these modes where you're like doing all the other stuff, like I can get that you get invested in your work, but don't get so invested in your work you forget to keep taking care of yourself. Folks, this is Sonic the Hedgehog here with Knuckles, Tails, and Robotnik, and we're speeding out of here. You guys take care and have a good night.
See you guys soon.
Good night. Good night, Egg folks.